There we go. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to another After Pill live stream. What's going on with y'all today? It is a doomy, gloomy today. I said today, doomy, gloomy day. What's today? Wednesday? Today's Wednesday, right? Yep, today's Wednesday. It's a doomy, gloomy Wednesday, doomy, gloomy hump day. How's the middle of y'all weeks going? How is your week in general going? What's been up with y'all? I know y'all ready for you ninjas are ready for Friday. Make sure you come on in and hit that like button. We got a lot to talk about. It's gonna be a good topic, for you ninjas who want to fall in love. Cartier, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Thang Solomon, what's going on? Unfiltered Grind, what's going on? Cyrus Austin, what's going on? Come on in, come on in, come on in. But we're going to be talking about a good topic today. A good topic. Yeah, come on in and hit that video, man. I mean, hit that like button. Say, what are you going to teach us today, good sir? Listen, this is essential. This is going to be this is what we're going to talk about today. What we're going to talk about today is going to help you for the future. Because this right here, this is going to make or break men right here. This is going to make or break men right here. There's two things that are going to make or break men. W's and M's. W's and M's. So when I say W's and M's, I'm talking about it's either going to be money or women. But even women more so than the money. Tell me I want to make my future great, sir. It's going to be two things. But the sad reality of this is that many men won't even get to the money. Many men, let's break down the psychology, right? Make sure y'all come on in and hit that like button. Make sure y'all come on in and hit that like button. Make sure you hit the link pinned to the top of the chat, right? Locals, this weekend, y'all gonna want to tune in to this weekend. Locals is gonna go crazy on the locals this weekend. I might just drop 2, 3, 4 videos over there on the locals, right? I might just drop 2, 3 videos over there on the locals. If you want to hear about the women, you want to hear about some stories, you want to hear about listen, you want to hear about the JUCO, you want to hear about the dark side, you want to hear about what's going on over there. Ninja, come over to the locals. Come over to the locals. I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know. We're gonna break down certain sites. We're gonna break down a whole lot over there. So the locals, we're going crazy on the locals this weekend. So stay tuned, ninjas, right? And Patreon. Make sure you sign up for the Patreon if you want to change your mindset, right? I'm gonna start dropping crypto videos over there as well. So if you want to learn about the crypto, you want to learn about where the markets are moving currently, right? The new system and not the old system. We're gonna still talk about the legacy system because you're still making money over in the legacy system, but we're gonna be talking about the future over there. You want to get your mindset right. You want to build a tenacity, mental fortitude to be able to handle what is to come. You might want to sign up for the Patreon and sign up for the Book of Forbidden Knowledge. Right, more episodes to come. We're on episode 3, episode 4, 5, and so on is coming over there. Right. If you want to talk to me personally, hit that link in the description, pin to the top of the chat, and you can sign up for a coaching call. We can talk about what you need to talk about. pinpoint your areas, relationships, dating. If you're married, you got kids, ninja. You anything, right? And why do people love us when we're not interested on them, and why people hate us when we are interested in? I don't know what you're talking about, but we're gonna start this off. We're gonna start this off with the creed of the outlier. Make sure y'all come on in and hit that like button. Creed of the outlier. I walk alone because I was never meant to follow. I was born to build what others were too weak to imagine. They rejected me for my strength, envied me for my presence, and feared the truth in my voice. So they gossiped, they mocked, tried to shrink me, but I didn't bend and I didn't fold, and I won't start now. I do not chase the approval of the herd. I walk above it. I see through the mask and I speak with conviction forged in pain and clarity. Every betrayal carved focus into my soul. Every lonely night built the calluses I now wear with pride. My mission is not optional. My legacy is non-negotiable. And my time is coming. I am built for this and I will win. Creed of the outlier. Make sure y'all come on in and hit that like button. Make sure y'all tune in. YouTube probably haven't even sent out the notifications. YouTube be hating on me, man. YouTube, what's going on? What's going on? Hit the let me. I forgot to put the moderations on. Let's go ahead and put the moderations on. There we go. But one thing men need to understand moving into the future, right? And this something that men still cannot grasp. Eagle Ray, what's going on? This is a concept that men can they for some reason men cannot grasp this concept, right? Let's just burn it through your head right now. Especially for you Gen Z ninjas. For you Gen Z ninjas, it is over. Women in mass do not need you anymore. They don't owe you a dang on thing. No, they're not willing to submit to you ninjas. No, they're not willing to be feminine for you soft ass ninjas. No, they're not willing to do any of that anymore. I want you to burn that through your mind right now. Welcome to the new world. And for you legacy ninjas, y'all think that y'all think the old days are coming back. Oh, we're gonna rise again, and we're gonna. No, you're not. I don't think I don't think y'all really can conceptualize how far we've gone. I don't think y'all understand how far on the deep end we've gone. Blake Bradley is over. I'm not just talking about ninja. We still dibbling dabbling, and we swimming in a shallow end. No, ninja, we're in the deep end. Way past where the lifeguard told us to go in the waters, ninja. It went from all sky blue sky blue water, ninja. Now the water is deep blue. We're ninja. It's over. The tide done rose, right? It's over our heads at this point. I want y'all to understand that women are no longer who they were. And for the ones who you think they that are something, bro, they're just playing a game, especially on the West. Especially on the West. Surprise Eagle Ray, time to build your world. I think you meant. Men really effed up giving them a silver platter. Yeah, it's over. It's over. Because you'll be damn fool to think that we're going in reverse. We're not gonna go in reverse. I don't care what administration you think is gonna get in there. I don't care what the conservatives are gonna do. Ninja, I told y'all a year ago. If you've been rocking with me for a year plus, I told y'all that the train is gonna continue no matter who's in office. I told y'all the train is gonna move no matter who's in office. You see what's going on. You see what's going on with MAGA. You see what's going on with the Republicans, the infighting, the PDF files, Epstein files, Ninja, the Elon Musk breakup, the Elon Musk flop, the Doge scam, right? Us getting on our knees for a country that rhymes with Tisrael, Ninja. You see what's going on. You see what's going on. It was supposed to be America first. Now it's still everybody first before America. Y'all see what's going on. And you think for some reason men are going to be on at the top of the list? No, Ninja. Men are not going to be on the top of the list. They're going to continue. Why would men be on top of the list? If other men understand what it takes to control other men, to prevent uprising, to prevent revolts, why in the world would they why would they give you power back? Why would they give you ownership back? Why would they give you hopes and dreams back? Why would they do that? Why would they do that? They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't at all. Because no matter which side you're talking about, I don't care if we're talking about the libtards, Ninja. I don't care for the libtards either. I don't care for the libtards. I don't care if we're talking about the libtards. I don't care if we're talking about the conservatives. Ninja, they're both same head, two heads to the same dragon. Two heads to the same dragon. I do not care for either one. They're both dragon demons in disguise. Unfiltered Grind said, "Yeah, I'm not seeing many new relationships, just tricking and situationships." I told you. I told you. I'm the first one to say it exactly how it is. You're either going to be simping or tricking. But soon enough, even you're not even going to be able to simp your way into stuff, because if you don't have the moolah, if you don't have the money for the honey, you're going to be priced out. It does not matter anymore. So as of right now, it's still simping and tricking. Right? Either you're going to be simp or you're going to trick, and then still you may have on a lower scale of things like your fat sloppalopasauruses and your ugly dinosaurs, right? They'll still get together and mingle and create little ugly dinosaur babies, right? They still may get together, but as far as everybody else, no, you're simping or you're tricking. No ifs, no in betweens. Even if you're in a relationship, even if you are married, you're either simping or tricking, or it can be a combination of the two, right? I know dudes who are complete simps in their relationships, in their marriages, right? And you still, and this the thing, bro. For you guys who think, oh, I just need one woman. I can't see how guys pay for it. I don't know how they pay for it, Ninja. You still paying for the cootie cat, even for the inside home, bro. What are you talking about? You're paying for the cootie cat inside your home, Ninja, and you probably got to pay more. Ninja, she said, well, if you wash the dishes, Ninja, I'll give you a little something. Ninja, you ninjas gotta take your wife out to get some cootie cat, Ninja. You gotta take her out to a nice dinner to get some. What does that sound like, Ninja? You ninjas gotta take her out to get a nice to get some punani when you get home. Ninjas be talking about, maybe I'll get lucky tonight. Maybe I'll get lucky, head ass boys. Maybe I'll get lucky tonight. Ninja, you're paying your wife for the punani. But then Ninja got the nerve to talk about other dudes who pay straight up. Ninja, you're paying almost every time. Ninja. You're paying on a monthly basis. You're paying a subscription. You're paying a monthly subscription. You're paying a monthly subscription to keep your wife around. But then when dudes want to pay direct and up front, you have a problem with it. Ninja, you're paying direct. You're paying a monthly subscription for it. You're paying a Netflix and the Hulu subscription for it, Ninja. Look, dudes can't handle this kind of truth. For some reason, men do not want to. They hate bringing. reality together. You know, ninjas they like to think so static. Ninjas don't like to think about that this really actually equates to this. But it's all the same thing. It's all the same game, Ninja. You just told the only difference is you just told the government, "Hey, I am Ninja. I am signing up for this monthly subscription, right? You signed in blood. I am signing up for this monthly subscription. If things were to go wrong, you can completely grade me to Kingdom Come and Ninja." And some people get side contracts for the subscription model, right? If this were to happen, she only gets this. If I am to cancel my monthly subscription, she can get this. Ninja, Luke Kibbles, what's going on? Asia Cali, what's going on? Right? Ninjas want to live in that false fantasy world of love. Still, it doesn't exist, and they can't conceptualize that women have moved well past love. Ninja, I'm finding out that, bro, this is real talk. This is real. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. We got 22 people in here. Let's get the likes up. I am understanding more and more. Women have turned into absolute savages, absolute monsters. And I need to. We're gonna do some live streams this weekend too. We're gonna do some live streams this weekend. And I'm gonna actually show you the proof in the pudding, right? Locals is gonna be pay per view. Locals is gonna be pay per view. You want me to show you? Show you? Listen, I got the text messages. I got videos. I got pictures. Ninja, we're gonna break things down to a T over there on the locals, right? So make sure y'all sign up for the locals. If you haven't, hit that link in the description. That link is pinned to the top of the chat and go sign up for the locals. It's free to sign up. It's free to sign up, but you're gonna wanna be over there. But I know so many women who are absolute savages, absolute monsters out here. They're finessing dudes to Kingdom Come, and they're starting so early. They're starting so early. And I see some of this stuff in real time. I know this one 19-year-old chick, right? Blondie, right? Bro, 19. And she's already, and this is, I don't care what y'all say. A lot of dudes don't know. Shout out to Aiden Smash. I'm gonna get to the Aiden. Shouts out to Aiden Smash. Shouts out to Aiden Smash. Let me finish this thought real quick, Aiden Smash. Shouts out to you. I appreciate that super chat. But dudes don't know how early that these chicks are starting. Right? Dudes don't know that these girls are so hip to the game. Do y'all not understand? See, what's so crazy about the men and woman dynamic, right? That men have sat here and watched Red Pill, have watched the Manosphere, have watched all of this stuff, right? Have y'all watched Andrew Tate for the past 2-3 years, Ninja, and you still ain't making no money. Ninja been watching Andrew Tate, Fresh and Fit, right? CGA. Who else? Rolo Tomasi. Who else in the sphere? Right? Y'all been watching all of these guys for years. What's the other name? Psych Hacks. Y'all been watching Psych Hacks for years. Right? And y'all ain't did a damn thing. The women have sat back and watched the woman sphere, right? They watch videos on witchcraft. They've watched videos on how to finesse you ninjas. They've watched videos on how to get more out of a man. They've watched videos on don't deal with impoverished men. Don't deal with these type of men. Sit at this bar. Sign up for this website. The women have been watching this stuff for the past 2-3 years, and guess what they have done? They have tuned in, right? They've paid as well. They've paid the cost to be the boss, and they have taken in all of these lessons, and now they are applying it in real time. What do you see with the men? Y'all ninjas been watching. Some of you ninjas been watching me. Y'all been watching this whole sphere for the past few years and haven't made a damn move. But As you can see with the women, they've been watching this stuff for the past few years, and they are making the moves, right? Let me get to Aiden Smash. Shouts out to Aiden Smash. Homies invited me to a 2K table at the club to potentially pick up chicks and smash. I was like, ninjas, you can just go to the JUCO and get it guaranteed for less. Ninjas' ego to get it for free is crazy. I can't understand it. I can't understand it. Like dudes are literally sitting on the they're sitting on the block. Jay, what's going on? Dudes are literally sitting on a block at the club and all of that stuff, waiting on chicks to pass by, waiting on, hey, la mama, hey, hey, come here, beautiful. I'm like, bruh, you want what you want, bruh? What you want? Because you it's 12 midnight on a Saturday. It's 12 midnight on a Saturday, ninja. Like you're gonna be out here to 3, 4, 5 in the morning till all the women dry up and go home, ninja. You're not gonna go home with one. You probably luck up and get one number, and she ain't gonna respond. She drunk. She going back home, and she gonna fall asleep, ninja. And she gonna be like, who is this texting me, ninja? Block. Ninja, you gonna spend hours of your life going out to the club trying to pick up chicks, ninja. Which one do you want, ninja? You want blonde hair, blue eyes, ninja? I can find that for you, ninja. What you want? You want brown skin, dark skin, curvy, Latina? What you want? What you want? Huh? What you want? Ninja, come on, ninja. Let me show you the way. Let me show you the way, ninja. But you ninjas about to waste their whole time. They're wasting money buying sections, ninja. If you're not somebody already, ninja, go take your ass home, man. Ninja, if you're not somebody already, go ahead and go home. Ninjas be trying to like, bro. Then trying to invite the chicks to your section. They gonna drink up all your shit. Ninja, y'all already on a shoestring budget. Y'all in there balling like y'all got it like that. Ninja, all of y'all just put 200 together. Y'all know how ninjas get on Thursday. Hey man, y'all trying to go to so and so club, ninja. Everybody just put 250 in. Ninja, it's six of us. Or invite TJ in them. Invite TJ in them. We can make it 10. Right? Everybody put 200 together, ninja, then we'll have 2,000. The section 750, and then we can spend the rest on the bottles. We could tell the bitches to come up there. We could tell the bitches to come up there, ninja, one for you and one for him, and hey, 10 bitches. 10 bitches, and we ain't gonna spend the money on the champagne, the Don Perrier. The Don Perignon, ninja, we get the other one, the cheaper one. Ninja, I think it's like it's 100 a bottle. Ninja, it's 100 a bottle. Ninja, I throw in a little extra for the bottles. Ninja be in there spending thousands of dollars. First and foremost, ninja, if you ain't even where you supposed to be, ninja, you need to be spending thousands of dollars on your craft. That's first and foremost, right? Before we even talking about women, ninja, you supposed to be. I get it. Trust me, I get it. But ninjas be spending $1,000 chasing cootie cat. Ninja, go and put it into your craft. Go and put it into something. Ninja, you don't have nothing else to do. Ninja, I can't imagine, bro. By honestly to God, and I'm still young. I'm 29, but by 11 o'clock, bro, I'm done. I'm done. Ninja, I only need like 2 drinks. Jay says that's rent money, and ninjas be spending rent money. Ninja get all the way to the first and be scrambling. Ninja, dang bro, you think I can borrow 500? Ninja, I'm a little short. Ninja, ninja be running short even with roommates. Ninja, you think you can cover my end? I got you. I got you next month. You know what been going on. Job over there tripping. Ninja, ninja be 500 short. Ninja got roommates. Luke Kibble said those kind of guys will never get it. Still trying to cold approach. I be watching ninjas. I'm like, bro, if you not him, I don't really see even for dudes who are him. Cold approaching is for what? For why? For why? Bro, simple logic. Simple logic to me is, bro, go to this place, have fun, right? Look around, look at what you want. Boom. Go here. www dot locals ninja. That's where it's gonna be at. Locals.com. Then just sign up for the locals. Link in the description, pinned to the top of the chat. www.locals.com. Okay, what you want? Boom, boom, boom. What you got? What's your budget, ninja? $300? $500? Ninja, you got a whole band. Depends on who you are. There's, many ninjas out here. They pay the cost to be the boss. You want some? You want some high premium? You want premium gas, or you want unleaded, ninja? Or you want mid grade? Or ninja, you pumping in the diesel, right? What you want? Ninja, you supposed to go in there, have a little drink or two, boom, boom, boom. Ninja, all right, now Ninja a little horny, all right, pause, no diddy. All right, now it's time to boom, boom, boom. Like, okay, what do I want? All right, she gonna meet me. She gonna meet me here at so and so, so and so o'clock. Let me go ahead and head out. Go ahead and get showered, Ninja. Boom, boom, boom. 30 minutes. Boom, boom, boom. I'm sleep ready for work in the morning. Ninjas be standing out here all freaking night. Yeah, the hoes out here, bro. Yeah, they got plenty. They got plenty hoes out here. Look at these. Okay, the baddies over there, bro. The baddies over there. I'm like, bro. This is how you know dudes are still stuck in 19 freaking 99, ninja. Satan Dan, what's going on? They spent 2K, but then exactly. We spent 2K on bottles. Where the hoes at? Ah, man, they was in there playing. These chicks came up. Yeah, I thought so, ninja. Unfiltered Grind says so many rappers will say go get money and motherfuckers still don't get it. Men still don't get it. Men still don't get it. Right? And sometimes you do have to learn. Now I understand being young and dumb. Right? I get it. Especially, 19, 20, 21, 22, ninja. Really, I mean, by 25, bro, by 25, that shit should be out of your system. Not out of your system, but I mean, it should be out of your system that chasing that, like, oh, I gotta get to the women. Bro, that should be done by 25, ninja. Luke Kimball said, you gotta love God and not these women. You can't have expectations anymore. You really can't. Nope. You just be out here still chasing. Like by 25, ninja, your head's supposed to be on swivel. Okay, I'm 25 now. I'm mid 20s. It's time to get my money right. Time to really grind for the next 5 years because you still ain't gonna have it all the way together. You still ain't gonna have it all the way together. So over the next 5 years, I'm 25 now. So over the next 5 years, I need to really put my head down, really stack up some cheddar, really make the right moves, right? Because the longer you wait, the longer you're gonna have to wait. No saying that I'm 29 now. So the longer you have to wait, the longer you wait, the longer you'll have to wait. Right? I appreciate that. Saying Dan, you go ahead and super chat ninja for the birthday, ninja. Go ahead and super chat for the birthday, ninja. Go ahead and throw in a little something in the pot, ninja. All right, you look 22, 24. I appreciate it. I get that a lot, ninja. Drinking my water, drink my gallon of water, drink my 2 gallons of water a day. Two gallons of water keep the bugs away. Right? And you want to limit your alcohol. You take supplements or just real food. No, I take supplements too, but I take real organic like supplements, like herbs and stuff like that. Right? Let's get the likes up. But men still don't get it though. Right? And this is why I continue to say that. And I was watching this video, right? Before I could touch on that, I was watching this video, and this dude was just talking about. He was like, if you want to, and this is what men don't understand too, because they can't see the light at the end of the tunnel because so many things are against men. I get it. I understand. Like I'm there with you, ninja. I see it too. I get it. But I was watching this video and dude was just saying like, if you want to become well off, right, by 30, right? If you want to become who you feel like you should be by 30, 35, Ninja, you have to leave women alone for a decade plus. You have to leave women alone for a decade plus, right? Not saying that you can't get your rocks off, but actually dealing with women on a serious basis, right? You have to cast that to the side. You have to cast that to the side. You have to. But many men mentally can't handle it. Many men mentally don't know how to handle it because so many men are in lack, right? And when you're in a state of lack, a lot of men feel like they need women. They feel like they need women. There's so many young men out here who are just they're complete suckers. I'm sorry to put it like that. Well, no, I'm not sorry, but a lot of men out here are complete suckers. They've been raised and bred to be suckers. And you know what's so funny? Oh, let me tell y'all this story, bro. I was baffled. I was baffled that I seen this in real time. I was completely baffled. So I'm at work, right, and I'm just looking around, chilling, whatever. And I noticed that I was noticing that. So it was a family. It was a father. It was a father and his two kids, daughter and a son, right? So I'm noticing that they went into the store, right? They went into the store, and I guess they ordered bags of ice. They ordered bags of ice. Now, mind you, the daughter and the son they close to age. Actually, the son looked older than the daughter, right? So they ordered some bags of ice. How about the son? The son got back in the car, right? The son got back in the car. Mind you, they came into the store together, right? The son got back into the car. He got back into the car, and the daughter and the dad went and grabbed all the ice. And I'm like, she was grabbing bags, putting it in the trunk, and he was grabbing the bags and putting it in the trunk while the son got back into the car. And I'm like, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. I can't be seeing what I'm seeing. You telling me this whole father allowed his son to get back in the car and the daughter got out and helped with the ice? What are we doing? I told y'all. I told y'all. I need a whole segment. I need a whole segment on the two parent household myth. We got to break it down. The two parent household myth. We got to break it down. What is happening is what is happening is that the women, the young girls, are being raised with higher standards. They're being raised with more pressure. They're being raised to do more work. They're being raised to tackle the world. What is happening is households in America, American households, are raising the girls to be stronger than the men. This is just what I'm noticing. American households are raising in complete they're doing it complete opposite. They're raising a young woman to tackle the world. You can do what you can do this, you can do that. Head down. Tackle the books. Do this, do that. Not saying it's universal, but I guarantee you this is what's happening. They're raising the girls like the sons, and they're coddling the sons like the girls. JC, what's going on? And I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I couldn't believe, and I've seen some other crazy stuff too. But I couldn't believe what I was seeing. This whole boy got into the and let his daughter and little boy let his sister carry this ice. But y'all wanna sip y'all wanna y'all sitting back here trying to debate and all of this stuff about why this is why this, brother. A lot of this stuff is happening in the household. Many of these things are happening right in the household. Right? They're not even paying attention to the sons. Households are not even paying attention to the sons like that. Households are not even raising the sons as we think that they should be raising them, right? I've seen so many fathers who let their daughters, right? I've seen two parents walk in with their daughters and her ass cheeks are completely out, bust are completely out. She's walking around like a little slower, right? I've seen all of this stuff. But y'all want to keep saying, "Oh yeah, well, yeah, that too, that matters too." But I'm telling you, if the girls who are raised by single parents are going to the same schools as the girls and the two parents with the two parent households, and then you mix social media in that, you mix your Sabrina Carpenters, you mix your Sydney Sweeneys, your Cardi B's, your Beyonces, you mix all of these your OF models, right? You mix all of these girls in the pot and stir it up. That's what you're gonna get. Thoughts. You're gonna get 304s. You're gonna get all of this stuff. More what's going on. Hey, we don't need women to be real. Hey, to each their own, ninja. But when you're gonna get a mix. You're gonna get a mix of thoughts. You're gonna get a mix of whores. You're gonna get a mix of 304s, right? You got the conservatives putting Sydney Sweeney on a pedestal. Then on the left, ninja, you got the left putting Cardi B and Sabrina Carpenter and Beyonce, and you got all of these thotties, these entertainment thotties, your Megan Thee Stallions. You got both sides propagating these whores. What do you think they're gonna? What do you think is going on? I already told y'all what's going on, man. I told y'all it's the same. It's two heads to the same dragon. They're propagating the same stuff. Why? Because they both sides they want to give women the power. What the Republicans are doing is a complete illusion. What MAGA is doing is a complete illusion. You got your MAGA idiots, but in hindsight, bro, it's a complete illusion. The powers are already passing on, right? The powers are already leaving men and going to women, right? Money is already being made elsewhere, right? The fountain has already been opened up in another country, right? A lot of things are going on behind the scenes that a lot of people are just not paying attention to. And power and the dynamics and where the money is and where the money will be, all of this shit is moving. But y'all don't see it. Y'all don't see it. Y'all still out here, I need to find me a wife. Bruh. Bruh. Ninja, you still eating Big Macs, bro. Bruv. Bruv, you still eating the 4 for $4, ninja. Do they even still have the 4 for $4, ninja? You're still eating the 4 for $4, ninja. Ninja, have you ever budgeted? Have you ever budgeted for groceries, ninja? Have you ever budgeted for groceries, ninja? Ninja, have you ever even lived with a chick, ninja? Have you, as a matter of fact, ninja, have you ever paid full rent, ninja? Ninjas be so ready to, yeah, I can't wait to get married. Ninjas barely wiping their ass. Ninja, you still got brown, ninja, you still got crust in between your ass, ninja. Ninja still digging up their nose, ninja. You still in public digging up your nose, ninja. Ninja digging up their nose like ninja. Ninja, you still eating boogers, ninja. Ninja, you still scratching your ass and smelling it, ninja. Like, ugh. Ew. Ninja. Ninjas ain't took a shower in 3 days, ninja. Have you ever bathed another human being, ninja? Ninjas be ready. Can you tie your shoes, ninja? Like, what? Ninja be ready to jump into something like, yeah, I can't wait to get married and have a family. And ninja, ninja, do you know you supposed to wash your gooch too, ninja? Do you know that, ninja? Ninja in the shower, washing everything but his face and his ass. Face ass boy. Ninja face still dirty. Ninja wondering why he got severe acne yet. Ninja, pause. No diddy. Ninja, you gotta scrub in between your cheeks, ninja. And then you gotta open it. You gotta let the water run down it, ninja. You gotta let the water hit it. Wash out, or just like how you let the water hit your chest, oh dirty ass ninja. That's that's exactly what you're supposed to do for your ass crack, ninja. You gotta let the water hit it so you can wash it down, old stanky booty ass boy. Ninjas don't even know how to wash their ass right. Talking about I can't wait to get married, ninja, with your dirty ass. It's gonna be the single mother epidemic and the single woman epidemic. It's gonna be both, right? Because relationships are gonna cease. New relationships are gonna cease to exist. And what I mean by relationships, I'm talking about something serious that'll lead into marriage. Now I'm not talking about women getting with men for other reasons, right? It's gonna be single mothers and single women. Well, I guess you can add them. I guess you can add them to that category. But they're going to be single and childless. So 45% to 50% of women are projected to be single and childless by 2030. And then on top of that, you're going to have, you know, high divorce rates. But then Gen X is going to end up. I mean, Gen X is eventually going to get older. Boomers. Once boomers die off, we're really going to see the true statistics because the bulk of boomers are actually married, right? Then you got your older millennials also, but then the older millennials, they also have a high divorce rate. And then Gen Z is not getting married at all. Gen Z is a nothing but situationships and loneliness, ninja. Gen Z is lonely and the girls are fucking, ninja. Moore says these dudes can't be saved. I'm trying to save them a little bit, ninja. Why is it always poor people having the most kids as well? Because there's nothing for poor people to do but have sex and get into stuff they ain't got no business getting into. Right? Poverty cost. Right? Think about it. When you're struggling and it seems like there's no way out, seems like there's no way to climb out, all there is to do is to escape. How do people escape? Sex, drugs. Simple. Right? It's the same way any human beings try to escape, no matter how much money you have, right? But it just so happened that it costs, right? You have nothing else to do. It's just the fact that rich people have other shit to do than to worry about making a bunch of kids. But when you ain't got nothing to do, and it seems like there is nothing to do, and there ain't no getting out, ninja, all there is to do is to have sex and get in trouble. But the rich, they can have sex. They got all kinds of doctors and stuff. They know to put on that condom. They don't want more than this child. They already got their legacy, ninja. They can buy the premium, the top of the notch, 99% pure cocaine, ninja, and still get away with it, ninja. Yeah. Hey, we ain't giving out that on here, ninja. We ain't giving out that on here, ninja. Come to the locals, ninja. Come to the locals. Sign up for the locals. If you haven't signed up for the locals yet, hit that link in the description. We're going to be talking about all that coming this weekend. Coming this weekend. Coming this weekend. Dropping all kind of game, dropping all kind of knowledge over there, dropping all kind of experiences over there. Don't put that in. Don't put that on the YouTube chat. I've seen so many millennials barely holding on to existence. I'm scared for the future. Yeah, ask a millennial man. Ask them, these ninjas are, their brains are fried, ninja. They're fried. Have you met a millennial guy? These ninjas. Have you looked into these ninjas' eyes? These ninjas about to ninja. Don't give them a weapon, ninja. Don't give them a weapon. These ninjas they're about to pop, ninja. They cooked. Y'all gotta realize, millennials been through several phases. They've been through several phases. These ninjas lost houses, several seasons of layoffs, ninja. Right? They've been through the '08 crash. Ninja been through the tech bubble, ninja. Right? Ninja done got laid off again. But they done been through it, bro. Gen Z, this is how we started, ninja. Ninja, Gen Z, we started without a hope and a dream. Ninja, Ninja, Gen Z started without a hope and a dream. Millennials, they started with the American dream first. Ninja, hey, millennials, millenn, hey, millennials started off with the American dream. Ninja, the millennials was the older millennials was the last ones to actually buy a house and buy into the American dream. Ninja, that's when the American dream was. Hey, millennials were the last ones to buy into the American dream. Ninja, they were the last ones to really get the American dream. Ninja, it was downhill from there. Ninja, it was down here from there. Ninja, Gen Z, we came out the womb. We was like, yeah, this some bullshit. Yep. Yeah, this we came out with the doom and gloom, ninja. Ninja, Gen Z is the generation. We're the generation of school shootings, ninja. We have no hope. Ninja, we're the generation of school shootings, ninja. What? Come on now. We're the generation of school shootings. We're the generation of we're the fentanyl generation, ninja. We're the pill popping generation. We're the OD generation. We're the idol generation, ninja. Have y'all seen the idol statistics, ninja? Ninja, Gen Z don't believe in politics, ninja. Gen Z don't believe in nothing. We been gave up, ninja. We were 14, 15 when we realized, yeah, this is some bullshit. High school, ninja, we was like, yeah, good luck, ninja. Bro, Gen Z, bro, we don't believe in anything. Bro, we were we were born, one of our genetic codes is doom and gloom, right? Gen Z fucked up. Millennials, millennials and everybody else, they still holding to the whatever else that is left, ninja. Gen Z, there's very few Gen Z who are like really out here like, okay, like let's get to the top, let's get to the cream of the crop. Now don't get me wrong, you got your Gen Z who are doing their thing, right? Gen Z are the ones who really carved and paved the way for the social media game, right? Gen Z really paved the way to make money on social media, right? Make a living on social media and all of that stuff. So don't get me wrong, Gen Z has its perks. Gen Z has its perks, but for the rest of Gen Z, yeah, nah, we don't believe in anything. Gen Z women better than Gen Z dudes. K Thing says, "Are you preaching right now? I appreciate it." Right? Millennials, they still holding on to shoestring marriages, ninja. Have you met a millennial? These ninjas always mad. Ninja, I work with several millennials, right? And millennials, at this point, older millennials should be in their 40s at this point. Older millennials should be in their 40s, but these ninjas are mad, ninja. They've been working that same job for the past 20 years. These ninjas barely getting by on the mortgage, ninja. Ninja done took out two HELOCs because his wife wanted a balcony, ninja. She wanted him to knock down the wall to make the bedroom bigger. Ninja done took out two HELOCs, ninja. two HELOCs in 10 years, ninja. He would have been done paying on the house, ninja. He had 10 years left to pay on the house. This bitch, she, hey, come on now, don't get me telling the truth. I'm about to make some people mad. You know I got some hate watchers in here, ninja. Ninja, ninja that took out two HELOCs, ninja. He got a credit card, got a $20,000 credit card, ninja. They done went on 2, 3 vacations, ninja. He done maxed them bitches out, trying to keep up with it. Ninja at work always mad. Kid, his kids keep asking for shit, ninja. Kids keep asking for shit. Wife keep asking for shit, ninja. Millennials are upset, ninja. Millennial men are upset, ninja. He got to deal with his old ass 40-year-old wife, ninja. Can't even afford the JUCO, ninja. He can't even afford a sugar baby if he wanted to, ninja. All he can do is sit at work and watch, ninja. He may luck up and get some little shit at the office if he lucky. Bro, these ninjas are miserable, ninja. I can't, bro. I gotta rise, bro. I gotta rise. I don't want to be like these ninjas, man. These ninjas being at the same job for 20 years. Ninja, life over with for these ninjas. They gave up. Millennials already done gave up, ninja. They gave up on the fact that they'll never get there, ninja. You'll never get there. Alacio, make a woman mad and you'll dare to know how your character would be destroyed behind closed doors. When you're not present, there's no accountability. When her friend is best ally. Yep. I work with them too. They motivate me to get better. I can't be miserable in life. And that's the thing that I try to get people to understand. Some dude, he asked me, he was like, who you look up to? He was like, who you look up to? What's your motivation? And I'm like, bro, the majority of people are my motivation. He was just like, how so? Like, what do you mean the majority of people are your motivation? Right? Just look around, ninja. Just look around. Look at the state. Look at the state of the majority of people. When I look around and I see a fat sloppaloposaurus, and I'm like, bro, I'm glad I'm in a gym, bro. That means I'm doing something right. I'm glad I've been in the gym. I'm glad. You know what? As a matter of fact, I done missed 2 days, ninja. I need to go hard. I need to get back in the gym before I look like this ninja. I'm like, let me go and back get in the gym. Like I'll be damned if I let myself go and look like these ninjas, these big back ass ninjas, right? Big back with no muscles, ninja, all fat ass ninjas. Let me go ahead and get back in the gym, right? Let me get back into my discipline. When I see how angry these dudes be, right? When I see how miserable these guys are at the job, I'm like, yeah, I got to get up out of here, man. I got to get up out of here. And once again, corporate America is not for masculine men. I repeat, corporate America is not for masculine men. I would say it's not for men in general, to be honest, at this point. Corporate America is not for masculine men. It's not. uh Unfiltered Grind said knees inflamed to hell. Ninja got dang on fat calves, veins dang near looking like they done collapsed. Ninjas got collapsed veins in the dang on calf muscles. I'm like, bruh, is this life? I know we all gonna die, but I'd rather live to die, ninja. These ninjas dying to die. These ninjas dying to die. Ninjas don't have no bone density, ninja. The scrawny ninjas, they barely eat a ninja. They eat one time a day, and it's a Big Mac. Ninja ain't ate a vegetable in 2 months, ninja. Ninja ain't ate a vegetable in 2 months. I'm like, bruh. Ninjas be on drugs. Don't forget the drugs. Ninjas be on drugs. And I'm not even talking about the soft stuff. Ninja be on powder. Ninja be on pills too, especially the chicks. The chicks be on pills, right? You can see it in their face. Dang on pupils be extra dilated. They be on all kinds of PCP ninjas be on all kinds of dang on hallucinogens. Ninjas be at work, eyes wide open. Ninjas be like this at work. Yeah, what you say? All right, I got you, ninja. All right, you need anything else, ninja? You need anything else? You know what I was thinking, bro? Why does the moon orbit? Why does the moon orbit around us? Why does the moon orbit around us? Why does the clouds, ninja? Have you ever looked up at the clouds, ninja? The clouds don't move. The clouds don't move, ninja. It's a figment of our imagination. It's a figment of the clouds. Don't look up, ninja. The clouds don't move, ninja. Ninja, it's up here, ninja. It's up here. But let me get back to this. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk, ninja. I'm like, ninja. I don't think meth heads and crackheads actually work, ninja. To be honest with you, the obesity problem is wild. We're able to have a cancer. Oh, we're going to have a cancer epidemic by 2040. Yeah, you got to think. People are stressed. People are stressed beyond measure. Right. We're continually being squeezed. Groceries are still high. Ninja. People are getting laid off. What's wages are not keeping up with inflation. Right. It's all over the place. Cars are more expensive than ever. Rent. People still can't afford rent. I know people who are canceling leases right now. They got to go back home. Yeah, it's hard out there. Trucking, bro. I've met 3, 4 truckers over the past 3 months. 3, 4 truckers, right? Who have told me they've asked me like, hey, how can I get on? How can I get on over here? Right? How can I come over here? What's required? Do I need any certifications? Do they train you? So on and so forth. They've told me truckers who've been in the trucking industry for like 20 years, right? They've literally said, hey, bro, trucking is dead. That's what they told me. They've literally said, hey, trucking is dead, bro. And I've watched, and I've been on YouTube, so I actually watch a few truckers who are over there, and yeah, they said it's dead. And I was actually going to put a CDL just in my back pocket, but they're talking about, hey, yeah, it's dried up. The economy ain't looking good, and y'all know once trucking is a significant sign of where the economy is going. If trucking is drying up, which means basically the movement of material. If trucking is drying up, that means that the yards are also drying up. That means imports are drying up, which means not that much is coming in, and also mean not that much has been pushed out, which means that people are not buying things, which means economies are actually probably shifting priorities, right? Prime time forward, same thing my homie said, trucking is about over with. May still get my CDLs though, just cause yeah, you have some, see, depending on what company you're working for. I mean, it just depends. So I mean, I've heard that you can do some trucking, what they call it, not domestically, y'all know, for who's in trucking in here. Like you do trucking in your city, in your state, instead of going cross state lines. I forgot the actual term for it. But then you don't get paid as much as going from Texas to North Carolina, or North Carolina to dang on California. You won't get paid as much as making those kind of trips. Yeah, they got truckers to transport. I mean, trucking is in everything, but stuff is drying up. I mean, you don't need as much food if people are not out and about buying things. And the reality is that people are cutting back. People have to cut back because things are sky high. Groceries are sky high, right? Hell, I had to Ninja. I had to cut some things. I had to cut some things off of my grocery list today, Ninja. I'm like, Ninja, what? No, Ninja. I had to cross some things out of my grocery list. I gotta recalibrate. I gotta recalibrate my stuff, Ninja. I have to recalibrate my grocery list. Shit, I remember once upon a time, Ninja, 150 would have filled the whole refrigerator up. 150 would fill the whole refrigerator and freezer, Ninja. Now, Ninja, you need about 300. You need about 300 plus. Then, depending on who's in your household, and you need 300 plus to really fill up the dang on house with food. Shit, I remember you can go to the store and then you can stay under, bro. What happened? Ninja, you can go to the whole store. But the grocery cart was filled up with stuff. Ninja, you was still under $100. You was like, shit, let me go get some more stuff. Ninja, I'm under 100. Let me go get some more stuff. Bro, now you put three things in your grocery cart, Ninja. $100. Well, let me put everything back there. Like what? Ninja only put milk, eggs, and bread in the grocery cart. Doop, doop, doop. $100. Ninja, let me put back let me put back the milk. I'll just have the bread, Ninja. That's all I'll eat. I'll survive, Ninja. I'ma just drink some water from somewhere. The local I'ma just go get some water from the local river, Ninja. I'm just go get some water from the local lake, Ninja. As a matter of fact, let me just get a Planet Fitness membership for $10, Ninja. Let me get a $10 Planet Fitness membership. Just fill up my water jugs at the gym, Ninja, and just take it home, Ninja. Forget this. I'm in here spitting, boy. Tell them Ninja to super chat. Somebody drop a super chat, Ninja. What you ninjas waiting on? Luke Kibble says corporate America teeters on the line of freedom and slavery. Bro, what line? It ain't no. It ain't no line of freedom and slavery. Ninja, erase, put an X on the freedom. Put an X on the freedom. Corporate America is slavery, Ninja. And that's what it's turning into. Ninjas are going to work to live. Jay, I'm tired of them same old heads trying to tell us what to do. Like, yeah, back in your day, not in 2025, bro. I was too indoctrinated in college. Only talked to AP once. Hey, man, need to hit that Ninja. Hit that link in the description so we can talk. Hit that link in the description. Book another coaching call. But no, corporate America is slavery at this point. It is slavery, Ninja. There's no freedom. Not unless you're working. Not unless one or two things, a few things, right? You're making wages, you're making good wages, and you're living below your means. You're making good wages and you're living below your means. That's it. And you're more than likely have to be single and childless to make that work. So you can make a good little 60 ball. You can make a good little $60,000 a year, but you need to be single and childless. You need to stay in a one bedroom, preferably maybe somewhere, not so desirable, but it's good enough to where, you ain't gotta worry about gangbangers and drug dealers, right? Selling dope out the apartment, but you may gotta worry about a little prostitute here and there, probably selling punani out the apartment. But that's cool though. She ain't breaking into your home or nothing, right? But you have to stay somewhere where it's reasonable. Where it's reasonable, one bedroom, right? Maybe $1,000, $1,200, right? It's not the most desirable area, but Ninja, it'll get you by. Ninja, you going to work and going to the gym and you going back home. You got somewhere to lay down. That's the only way. People be wanting to stay in dang on. They want to stay in the middle of the city, ninja. Rent 2,000, ninja. They want to stay in the middle of the city, right? Stretching what they already have. Ninja be trying to buy a Mercedes Benz. They want the Mercedes on $60,000, right? They want the Mercedes. They want the dang on high rise, ninja. I'm like, bruh. But speaking of that, ninja, that's why, ninja, bro. Most men are not in any position to take on a family, to take on a woman. Most women are coming to realize this, and most women are opting out. Y'all see what's funny is a lot of men keep saying, "Well, yeah, we're gonna just opt out." Women have been opt out. They've opted out of the majority of men. 80% of y'all ninjas. Women have already opted out. Have y'all not noticed? Ninja be quick to talk about, yeah, we're just gonna opt out. Ninja, you never had a chance. Ninja, they weren't even looking for you, Ninja. They weren't even paying attention to you, Ninja. You're a video game warrior, Ninja. You're a keyboard warrior, Ninja. You go work at Wally World, Ninja, and then come back home, jack your little piggly wiggly, Ninja, and then get on the game. And you still stay in the basement. Ninja, they weren't even checking for you. The majority of men who are saying that they're opting out. Now, of course, you got your top tier men who are saying the same thing. Now they're saying the same thing, but those women are still checking for them. Those men are just saying like the women are trash. They want this, they want that. But for the 80, the bottom 80% of y'all, they're not even checking for y'all. They've been opted out. Women literally are saying, bro, and I'm hearing this from the horse's mouth. They're saying if they can't get the guy that they want, bro, they'll just go to school, they'll get another degree, they'll do this career, they'll do that career. Bro, that's what they say. I'll do bad all by myself. That's what they're saying. You ninjas thinking that you got a choice. Yeah, we're gonna opt out. We're gonna opt out, and the woman are gonna come running back. They're gonna come running back to what? That's what I'm not understanding. What are they going to run back to exactly? What are they going to run back to? Many of you ninjas are not even making 60,000. I'm sorry. I apologize to who this may offend, but many of you not even making 60,000. Bro, you got ninjas who are making like 30,000, 40,000, but you're talking about, yeah, well, I'm opting out. I'm opting out. These chicks tripping. Bro, you ain't even up in rank yet. Get your rank up first before you start talking about women anything. Ninjas complaining about women at $30,000, $40,000 a year, bro. You can barely wipe your ass. Nigga. You can barely buy a piece of dang on tissue to wipe your ass. You talking to what? I'm sorry, I'm the truth teller. I gotta break y'all reality. Ninjas keep talking about opting out. Ninjas ain't even made enough money. You can't even afford to opt out, ninja. You talking about opting out. Ninja, women already beat y'all to the punch. Primetime Force said facts, bro. A lot of women don't want you if they feel like you're beneath them. Stay on your purpose, fellas. That's all that matters. Real talk. Stay on your purpose. And that's the after pill, Luke Kibbles. But see, men think they're doing something, bro. You don't have the power that you think you have anymore. Man, come on, somebody drop a super chat, ninja, or become a member. Men don't have the power that they once did. The power has been slipped away. Y'all don't have the power anymore. Y'all don't have the leverage anymore. The majority of men have lost leverage. You're talking about from a time. You're talking about from a time from let's say 1940s all the way, let's say to, I'll give it up into early 1990s. Early 1990s. Many men owned homes. Many men, were married, were able to take on families, right? Now you're talking about complete reversal. You're talking about complete reversal. The last generation ever to really do that were older millennials. That's it. That was the cutoff. Younger millennials on down, it is over with. And even still, older millennials still struggle. Older millennials still struggle. So really, the last true prosperity generation were, I want to say boomers, but X's were still able to benefit from that. Gen X was still able to benefit from the long run of what the boomers have created, or the system that the boomers created. After X, that was it. That was it. Everything else went downhill from there. Relationships went downhill. Divorces skyrocketed. Right? And more indoctrination became more prevalent within the system, within the public indoctrination camps. Right? That's what happened. Men have lost power over the past few decades. Before some of you, before I was born, at least, before some of you were even old enough to realize what was going on. Some of you ninjas are just now able to realize what was going on. Men have the power have been lost. It's gone. All right, y'all talking about decades old, maybe even before that. Some of this stuff is probably pre-planned. Who knows? But men have lost power over the decades. It's not just an overnight thing. Gen Z just now yelled. The women are, radicalized as Gen Z. Ninja, it's too late for all that shit. Ninja, they just gonna round you ninjas up and throw you in prison. That's it. You get online talking crazy. Yeah, You could talk crazy online. Most of these dudes is just keyboard warriors. They not doing nothing in real life. Not even making any dents in real life. I would see if the majority of men were actually out here putting dents into something. When I say dents, I'm talking about actually being productive, actually putting in the work, actually putting boots on the ground, actually making progress. But men are doing the reversal. They're not doing nothing, not going to school, not gaining employment, right? And we know it's some other outside factors into that. I know that. Not saying that it's not, but men in general are not making any kind of dents in the world. They're not. And then on top of that, trying to talk as if, historically, men have, bro. If you don't shut your ass up, and I know I say it on here too, but I'm like, bro, don't nobody care about history like that. Don't nobody care about history like that. Bro, you ninjas are too late. There's nothing you can do but gain leverage. They do not bro, it's over. They don't care for it. That whole lover falling in love shit and all that stuff, bro, it ain't what it is. And some of you, y'all are so naive. Y'all will fall quick for this shit. Y'all think, oh, this bitch love me. Yep, she's in love with me. She put that punani. She put that punani on me, and yep, I love her. She love me. Ninja, please. She done put that punani on 30 other dudes. Bro, stop it. You the one that fell in love, Ninja. She put that same punani on everybody else, Ninja. You just fell in love, Ninja. I know a whore right now. I know a whore right now who threw that punani out. And a ninja, the last ninja she put that punani on, married her, Ninja. There's a bunch of you ninjas like that out here. Ninja ain't never had no punani. Soon as she throw that punani on you, Ninja, you 50, you 51, Ninja. And sometimes it's worse, Ninja. You're 200, you're 201, Ninja. You're 301, Ninja. You're the 300 and you're the 300 and first male to hit it. Cat, too much males. I think Cat is new. Never seen that name over here. But you ninjas, y'all can't handle the truth. Y'all can't handle the truth. Y'all can't handle it. Y'all can't handle the fact that the power has already shifted. Y'all can't handle that the fact that over the next 5 to 10 years, the majority of these jobs are not going to be here. Y'all can't handle the fact that we're entering into a new world. Y'all can't handle the fact that relationship, marriage, and dating dynamics have changed. Y'all can't handle that these dang gon' y'all can't handle it, man. Because everything you were raised to believe is old belief systems. Y'all can't handle the fact that you got to create your own system. Y'all can't handle it. And I'm telling y'all, y'all better wake up before it's too late. Y'all better wake up before it's too late. Y'all can't handle the truth. Can you handle the truth, Ninja? Can you handle the truth? Hit that link pinned to the top of the chat, Ninja. Come over there and see the real truth, the Book of Forbidden Knowledge. Make sure you sign up. Locals, we're going crazy over there this weekend. So make sure you go ahead and sign up for the locals. Sign up for the locals is free. You can sign up for the locals for free, but you're gonna have to pay the fee when you want to watch something. So go ahead and sign up for the locals. We spitting truth on both platforms. Spitting truth over here as well. The men that are used to getting the box, we ain't tripping about it because we can get it easy. Simps think they winning, but they're not in reality. I mean, that's a different caveat. I mean, that's a different caveat. That's a different caveat. I mean, then you got to put like, what's the stipulations of used to getting the box? Okay, used to getting the box. Okay, what caliber? What caliber women are we talking about, Ninja? What caliber women? Because ain't all box ain't created the same. All box ain't created equally, Ninja. You getting mid, you getting just what you getting. You getting uglies, right? You ain't getting many baddies just giving you the box, Ninja. Or Ninja, you coughing up some cash. What you mean getting the box? Then, like I said, is you either simping or you tricking. Ninjas are simping for survival. When GZ were born, too late to experience an easier life. Yeah, ninjas are simping for survival. Ninjas simp for survival. That's why I said you're either gonna be on either side of the aisle. You're either gonna be simping or you tricking. Ninjas are simping for survival. Ninjas are tricking because they got it. Woo. Let me say that one more time. Let me say that one more time. Ninjas are simping for survival. These ninjas over here, they tricking because they got it. All that talk about, hey man, yo, see he got to pay and all that stuff, bro. Show me your roster, Ninja. Show me what you done hit for free. Show me what you done hit for free. Because most of y'all are not Chad or Tyrone. So please show me what you done hit for free. Cause I guarantee you ain't. Come over to the locals, man. Come over to the locals. I'm gonna show you ninjas. I'm gonna show you ninjas. You can have two roster, the JUCO and the normies. Yeah, you can. You can. Okay, boy said he's on the locals. The first story I'm dropping is gonna be heat. The first story I'm dropping, Ninja, I'm dropping face cards, Ninja. I'm dropping everything, Ninja. Conversation, Ninja. I'm dropping everything. Make sure you come over there to the locals. I ain't playing no games. Because Ninja gonna have to show receipts because you ninjas be talking about, yeah. Should I put my JUCO adventures on the locals? Oh yeah, for sure. Yep, put it over there. Put it over there for sure. But you said, can you have a roster, the JUCO and the normies? Yeah, of course. I don't think. I mean, can you even realistically? I mean, let's be honest now. You're gonna be for real deal men. This is for real deal men. You're gonna be out and about, Ninja. Especially if you look like him. I keep saying that, but it's the truth. If you look like him, bro, you're gonna get civilians. Many, I would say 60% of the women that I talk about are civilians. 60 to 70% of the women I talk, well, the majority of them are civilians actually. The women that I talk about on here on YouTube are civilians. So if you're that guy, you're gonna get civvies easy. Well, not easy, but I mean they're gonna come into the mix. They're gonna come into the mix. Is what I mean. But what I really want you guys to understand is everything's a subscription model now. Everything is transactional. Everything is pay to play. right? Women no longer need you. Everything has been built up for them. Ninja, the forefathers have built it up for them. Ninja, it ain't nothing that you gonna do or can do for them anymore. They got air conditioning. Ninja, they got shelter, pay for their own shelter. They can open up their own bank accounts. Ninja, they can do whatever they want to. Sign up for OF, have as many minutes they want to. It does not matter. What are you gonna do? What y'all gonna continue to cry? Oh, they don't want to get married and blah blah blah. Bruh. Y'all gonna keep doing the same thing, and now it's getting to the point where it actually is that the men is looking like the men need the women more. Say I'm lying. It's getting to the point where the men are looking like they need the women more. Actually, we already there. Men need women more than women need men in 2025. Women are more desperate. I mean, men. Let me redo that for my clip. Let me redo that for my clip. Men need women more than women need men in 2025. Men are more desperate to find love and appreciation and find a good relationship that's gonna last a test of time more than women. Women are willing to go their own way, literally. Women are willing to go their own way better, faster, more accurate and efficiently than men. Men keep talking about going their own way, but truly it is the women who are actually truly going their own way and outdoing men. I'm sorry. Men who don't sip carry themselves differently. Yep. Said ain't so, tap. Say what ain't so. Men are more desperate only because the dating market is so horrible. I mean, you can call it whatever you want to call it. I mean, there's many undateable men, there's many undateable women. Call it what you want to call it. I mean, dating has become horrible for everybody. There's a lot of undateable men and there's a lot of undateable women. Right? All I can tell the men is to get your chicken bag right, get your money right, get your thought processes right, get your systems in order, get your emotions intact, get your psychology down pat. That's all I can tell the men because it ain't gonna get better. Shouts out to Moy for the super chat. He says no men are more desperate because men are scared of being alone. Men are more scared of death than females. I agree. I agree. It's funny. It's funny how we're coming to these realizations because early red pill was like, yeah, y'all gonna die alone and y'all gonna do this, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, a lot of these women do not care. Don't get me wrong. Now, they care up to a point, but these women are absolute savages out here. They could care less. It's really you ninjas that's going to be y'all the ones who are afraid to be alone. It is you ninjas who are afraid to not have somebody by your side. It is you ninjas who be wanting some home punani at home. It is you ninjas. Said money won't change anything. Men with money get divorced all the time. I'm not saying that. You got stupid. Look at the dude, the CEO. Look at the CEO of that tech company. Yeah, dudes get divorced all the time with money. I'm not saying that. But why in the hell would a man with a substantial amount of money get married in the first place in 2025? You just shot yourself in the foot. Why would a man with resources get married in 2025? Why would a man with resources get married in today's time? It just does not make sense. It's not. It doesn't make sense to me. Like I said, if you've had a woman who's been with you through the mud and all of that, watched you come up, then that's a different scenario. But for you to get married while you have money, I think it's the most dumbest thing that you can do. That's the dumbest thing that you can do. But some of these men they fold because they've been at the JUCO. They've had the woman on the boats. And they like, man, I want something. I want something that's mine. I want something, and they fall into that because we all fall. right? We all get weak at some point in time. Like, man, I want something that's mine, man. I'm tired of going to the JUCO. These chicks just want me for my money. Ninja get into that time loop. Ninja get into that time loop where you like, man, everybody using me for my money, man. Everybody using me for my money. They only want me. I'm gonna find me a nice girl. I'm gonna find me a wife. Watch this. Then Ninja go get a wife. Get married for about 5 years. Ninja pop a child out. Boom. Then shit hit the fan. Now he in divorce court. Ninja, simple as that. Then that's when he get reminded why he turned into a savage in the first place. Ninja, shit happens. Shit happens. Some ninja, sometimes you get caught up. You thought she was different, ninja. No, she was just up there. She was up there in the trickery, ninja. She was just up there in the trickery. That's why I keep telling y'all guys. Yeah, some of y'all guys can't even handle low level. Y'all can't even handle low level manipulation, let alone high level manipulation. Y'all can't handle that shit. I've seen some dirty shit, bro. And then don't let you like pretty women. See, there's not really, ugly women can't really get away, mid women can't really get away with that much manipulation like that. Maybe for a sucker, maybe for a lot of men are suckers, but if you like beautiful women, if you like pretty women, bro, the manipulation is on a whole nother level. And then you're talking about then you gotta think on what level, what depending on your level, it depends on what will be sent after you. And yes, I said sent because y'all be thinking that stuff is like so coincidental and stuff just happens for no reason. No, you vibrate certain frequencies, you vibrate certain energies, right? Gold and silver actually vibrates at different frequencies, right? So vibration is real, frequencies are real. So when you're vibrating at a certain frequency, when you're at a certain resource level, there are certain things they're gonna come to you. Just like when you turn the light on the porch at night, and you got your moths and other little critters flying around it. Then when you turn it off, they disappear. When you turn it back on, bro, when you're a light and you're vibrating at different levels, there's gonna be different devils at different levels. Some of you niggas, y'all can't handle the low level. Y'all can't even handle the low level manipulation. Wait until you get a little pocket change. Wait until you start vibrating, bro. They're gonna start coming out the woodworks. I see this shit happen all the time. This has been happening to me as of recent. Like bitches just start coming out the woodworks. I'm like, yeah, and it's funny because I'm gonna get in more in depth into this on the Patreon, right? But it happens when you start hunkering down. It's like, okay, it's time to really hunker down back into focus, right? Because you're gonna come in and out of focus. You can't stay 100% focused. It's not possible. Sometimes you come out of it, but then when you hunker down, like, hey, this is what I'm focused on. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm not paying attention to nothing else but this. This is my goal. This is what I'm trying to get into. I got 30 days. This is what I'm focused on. Then boom, all the distractions come out of nowhere. Boom, boom. This bitch come out of nowhere. This bitch come out of nowhere. Boom. Everybody trying to distract you. Boom. There's different things popping up, different blockades popping up, bro, because you started vibrating at a different frequency, and then these blockades just started coming. When you start doing stuff, the universe start responding. I'm telling you. When you start doing stuff, the universe start responding. Then they start sending you the devil in a red dress. Then they start sending you this. Then an ex may hit you back up. Then this chick may hit you back up. A chick you ain't even talked to in months. She texts you for some reason. Like, huh? Like, how you text me out of nowhere? Like, shit just start happening. I'm telling y'all, this stuff is real. This stuff is real. The universe starts responding. Universe start responding because those are your tests. You can't move up a level until you pass test. You got to pass test. It's like you move up in grade level. You got to pass test to get to the next grade level. So you want to move up to the next level, you got to beat these mental tests. Come on now. Sign up for the Patreon. Sign up for the Patreon. This is the type of stuff I talk about on the Patreon. You want to get your mind right, want to get your mental right, sign up for the Patreon. If you're a nasty boy, come over to the locals. Come over to the locals. But let's go ahead and end this off with the creed of the outlier. I got to get up out of here. I walk alone because I was never meant to follow. I was born to build what others were too weak to imagine. They rejected me for my strength, envied me for my presence, and feared the truth in my voice. So they gossiped, mocked, tried to shrink me, but I didn't bend and I didn't fold, and I won't start now. I do not chase the approval of the herd. I walk above it. Damn NPCs. I see through the mask and I speak with conviction forged in pain and clarity. Every betrayal carved focus to my soul. Every lonely night built the calluses I now wear with pride. My mission is not optional. My legacy is non-negotiable. And my time is coming. I am built for this and I will win. Created an outlier. I may also go live tonight. I'm gonna think about it. I may go live late tonight, maybe 12-ish, right? May go live tonight. May do a whole show, do a whole segment tonight. So y'all stay tuned with that. Kills, you've been hiding in the cut, man. You've been hiding in the cut. But shouts out to everybody that tuned in. Shouts out to Aiden Smash with the super chat. Shouts out to Moy with the super chat. Shouts out to JC. Shouts out to everybody that tuned in. Jay, all y'all boys. Shouts out to y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.